Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today you find me on the Harley Davidson Sportster S and I'm taking it away for a 2-day adventure. First up, I'm going to take a ride over to Oulton Park to catch the British Superbike race, which is a bank holiday tradition, and I've been coming to Oulton Park since around 1993 and I never like to miss a race. And then from there I'm going to call over at the bike night at the Royal Oak in Worleston. After that, I'll go over to Cholmondley, and that's where I'll be staying the night at the Cholmondley Arms. And then tomorrow, I'm going to try and take in 7 Brew and Passport locations. So it's going to really give the Harley Davidson a good road test. So if you like to see what I see, jump on the pillion seat, and I'll take you all for a ride. Well, it's looking like a busy day at Oulton Park. Car parks are full apparently. So we're arriving at the Royal Oak now for bike night after BSB.
I can't stop from the shock of what I find of the boss.
So that's bike night done then at the Royal Oak, Worleston. Some really nice machinery there on display. Had a good chat with a few of the riders there about bikes and especially about the Harley Davidson Sportster S. A fellow owner was there and had done some of the modifications which I would do to the bike, which is the number plate and the rear lights, moving that position, and the exhaust pipes. So it's good to have a chat with them and get a bit of an insight into what was involved with doing that. Now I'm going to make my way over to Cholmondley to stay the night at the Cholmondley Arms. So I'll catch up with you all later. So just arriving at the accommodation for this evening, which is the Cholmondley Arms. And if you've never stayed here or been here, I highly recommend you do it. An old Victorian school converted into a pub. And then the headmaster's house here, as you can see, is the accommodation. So if you're looking for somewhere a little bit quirky and a little bit different in the Cheshire area, make sure you come and have a stay here.
So here we have the treasure hunt trophy, which we won last year. Let's have a look and see.
Hello and welcome back to day 2 of my little Harley adventure on the Sportster S. I've had a great night's sleep at the Cholmondley Arms. Dinner last night was superb. I absolutely love coming to this place and spending time here. I'm going to head over and get some breakfast in a moment and get fueled up for the day. So the plan for today on the Harley Davidson Sportster S is to try and take in 7 locations on the Bike and Brew Passport. And it's around 144 miles and should take around 4.5 to 5 hours to complete.
So here we are then, arriving at the first one for the day, Staffordshire Sizzler at Staffordshire Triumph. So a welcome drink is definitely on the cards. So that's the first one of the day done at Staffordshire Sizzler. Couple of nice rare bikes in the Triumph showroom as well there. So now we're onwards to the next one. So we're arrived at destination number 2, which is the Rookery Farm. This one's a pub. This is only the second pub which I've visited on the passport journey. So let's go in and get a drink and get warmed up.
So we've just been to the Rookery Farm on the Bike and Brew Passport, and this is only the second pub which I've visited on my travels. It is a good option for people who can't get out earlier in the daytime when cafes close early afternoon. So it's well worth still taking part if you can only get to the pubs.
These are the roads which I love to ride, no matter what bike you're on, and definitely the Harley Davidson Sportster S is proving an enjoyable bike to ride on these back roads, these B roads, whilst cutting the way through the countryside. It's a firm ride, but it's a fun ride. So here we are at the third stop of the day, Berry's Cafe in Wrenbury, and I think we'll possibly grab a bite to eat whilst we're here. So that's Berry's over in Wrenbury done, ticked off. I highly recommend that place, really friendly staff, and I believe they have a bike night on at the end of each month, so I think I'll be calling back just to take a look around that as well. So now we're going to make the long journey over into North Wales to hopefully pick up the next stop, so I'll catch you all later. These are the nice things which you get to see and spot when you go out doing the passport. Going to places which you wouldn't normally go. Seeing things you wouldn't normally see. So it's definitely worth picking up your passport and getting out there and getting on the bike and doing some mileage. So the Harley Davidson Sportster S is surprisingly good on the dual carriageways and the motorways. It was quite a nice surprise to me that you're not really getting blasted with the wind as much as what you would expect to, with it being a naked bike. I would expect anything over 70 mile an hour, you're going to start to feel it then, but obviously up to 70 mile an hour is absolutely fine. So motorway mileage is definitely achievable, but one thing I will say is this bike probably needs its own passport, because it definitely likes a drink, and you're not getting mega mileage out of the tank. When you fill it up, it generally goes up to around 125, maybe 130 miles range in the tank, and even riding the bike relatively smoothly, not taking it easy, not rushing, it does like to drink the fuel. So here we are at the fourth stop of the day, the Aquaduct Diner over near Llangollen. So time to grab yet another drink. So that's the Aquaduct Cafe done. Another great spot. Really friendly team in there. So here we are at the fifth stop of the day, the Rhug Estate Cafe. So once again it's time to grab a cappuccino and get a stamp in the book. We've got designated motorbike park. Lovely RD 350 there as well, which did actually come past us earlier on. So it's been a great day so far out on the Harley Davidson Sportster S doing the Bike and Brew Passport. Unfortunately, we're not going to make the last couple of cafes which we had lined up, and that is down to people coming over and having a chat about this bike and wanting to know about it, which I suppose is a good thing. So we've decided we'll have a look at the map again now, and we've picked a couple of other locations, so we're going to head towards them. And luckily for me, the A5 and this bike are going to be a match made in heaven. So I'm going to jump on the bike now and get away and get another brew. So the Harley Davidson Sportster has just had its Bike and Brew yet again today. Another fill up. So we're now arriving at Conwy Falls, which is cafe number 6 for today. And that last section of road, the A5, was absolutely superb on the Harley Davidson Sportster S. Definitely at home there. Looks like there's a few bikers here for this one. But that's number 6 for the day ticked off, Conwy Falls. And once again, as soon as we pulled in, bikers coming over to have a chat about the Harley. So it's definitely an attention grabbing bike and a talking point. So I'm going to jump back on the A5 now and try and enjoy this last bit of the afternoon, maybe try and take in one more cafe, but most importantly, just enjoy the ride and my time on the Harley Davidson Sportster. So we're at the 7th stop of the day, and I'm not even going to pronounce this one, I'll just put it in letters down below. So I'm going to go in now and get a drink and then make a plan for riding back. So that was the final one for today, the 7th stop at Bwyd A Ni. And that completes today's journey and my little weekend away on the Harley Davidson Sportster S. I've got to say, the more I've ridden the bike, the more I've enjoyed it. It's definitely a bike for open roads. Around town, the slow stuff, for me, it really wasn't that much fun. But once you get it out onto roads like the A5, nice, open, twisty roads, you can really open this bike up and get the best out of it. And it really does put a smile on your face in that aspect. But my time now is up with the Harley Davidson Sportster S. But if you did want to know anything and you've got any questions, drop a comment below. If you've taken part in the Bike and Brew Passport, drop a comment below, let me know where you're up to with it, how many stamps have you got, how you're enjoying it. I hope you've all enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, hype, comment and subscribe below. Remember to keep your shiny side up, and I'll see you all in the next one.